I'm Lara and Mizrack of the Elaine, Clayman, Justine Bray team at Brown Harris Stevens, and welcome to our Tuesday Talks. Today, we will be discussing home inspections with Elaine and Justine's partner and our team transaction manager, Stuart Grodzitsky. A standard form contract stipulates that all major appliances will be working at the time that an apartment is sold. And a building is responsible for maintaining the structure, electrical, water, and heating of the building itself. So, Stu, why would a buyer need a home inspection?
The first thing that comes to mind is when a buyer is buying in a new development. A home inspector can spot imperfections that can be remedied. A buyer would be well advised to have a home inspection to create a punch list that can be added to the contract as items to be completed prior to the closing. A home inspector can also advise on the quality of the materials and the workmanship.
No, home inspections are rare for resales, so why would a buyer need an inspection of an apartment that was built 30 or 40 or 50 years ago?
The buyer's trying to determine how much expenses there'll be for the building, particularly when there's a building with a limited reserve fund and even more limited information about how certain projects will be funded. Suppose a financial statement shows a depleted reserve fund, and you want to assess how much work will need to be done in the near future. A home inspection will come in and tour the building. They'll look at the upkeep of the brickwork, the condition of the roof, and the systems such as heat, air conditioning, the boiler, and elevators. So unless the building's planning to refinance to boost the reserve fund, without having enough money in the reserve fund, large projects and costly repairs will be funded by charging the owners an assessment to cover the cost or pay off a line of credit that covers those costs. If the building recently completed major renovations, it can certainly allay a buyer's concerns that there'll be enough time to replenish the reserve fund for the next project.
What about a townhouse?
Townhouses, unlike condos and condominiums, the townhouse owner is responsible for all the repairs and the maintenance of their property. And it's the same reason a homeowner outside the city usually have a home inspection. It's to estimate the future expenses. But it's even more important in the city because there may be very little room to bring in the right equipment necessary to do the work, especially if the work needs to be done in the backyard or the basement or the back of the house.
How about using the inspection report as a negotiation tool?
Covering the cost of the repairs outlined in an inspection report is often used to negotiate the purchase price. That's true. However, it can be detrimental if there is a lot of demand for the property that your buyer is interested in, and the seller may move on to the next buyer. I'll always ask the superintendent if they can repair the items to mitigate the cost. But again, it's really going to depend on the cost of the repairs and how much demand there is for the property for the negotiation.
Thank you, Stu, for answering my questions. If you have any other questions or would like more information, you can reach Stu at
917-623-8600 or SGRODZITSKY at BHSUSA.com. I look forward to hearing from you.